All right, for today's episode, we're going to talk about a common question that I get all the time. And I hear this question a lot, whether someone's going to buy a home, but most of the time it's for someone who's trying to sell their home. And they ask the question, why is my home's assessed value different from the market value? So why is the tax assessed value, that's typically what we're referring to, different from the market value that me or one of my agents or another agent would tell you that this is what it's worth in the market today? Now, again, a very common question. I hear it all the time. And typically a seller is either referring to their tax assessed value when they say, why is my home's assessed value different? Or something they found on an online site like a Zillow, let's say. So let's dive into this. And this is going to be a short episode, but I just want to explain it very plainly, very briefly. And here's the answer. In the simplest terms that I can describe, the market value of a home is what a buyer is willing to pay for it, not what Zillow says it's worth, right? What a buyer is willing to pay for the home, not what Zillow says it's worth. In determining a home's market value, a good real estate agent needs to factor in both the emotional and the rational value of a home. And I'll explain what I mean. But online sites like Zillow, they only factor in data like the number of bedrooms, number of bathrooms, the square footage. Your city tax assessor is only going to factor in those same pieces of information along with what the real estate market is doing in general. Neither of those factor in the condition of your home or any emotional factors of your home. Why? Because they can't see inside and they cannot keep accurate tabs on the market at any given moment, right? So Zillow and your city tax assessor, if you just made a brand new update to your kitchen, they don't know that. They're only basing it on data and numbers, bed, bath, square footage, a garage. They've got a lot of information on it. And then what the market is doing in general. So if you increase the value of your home by $50,000 because you put in a new kitchen, but the market only increased around you by $10,000, then you'll get a $10,000 bump, right? They can't see inside the home and they don't know exactly what's happening in the mind of a buyer. For example, a home with 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, but not a true master suite. So that would be a bedroom that has a full bath attached. So let's say a home has 3 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms, but one of those bedrooms is not a true master suite. It does not have a full bath in the bedroom, attached to the bedroom. That will absolutely negatively impact the emotional value of the home. But according to online sites and city appraisers, a 2-bathroom is a 2-bathroom, and they're all treated the same from a value perspective. So the understanding here is the market value includes the emotional value of a home. That means when a buyer sits down and says, this is what I'm looking for, 3-bed, 2-bath, and I want a master suite, so I don't have to leave my room to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night or take a shower, whatever, that absolutely impacts the real emotional market value of a home. An appraiser, Zillow, a city tax person is not going to factor that in because to them, it's just data driven. It is not emotionally driven. So ultimately, market value has to factor in significantly more items than assessed value. That's why we're talking about this here. That's the difference between your home's assessed value and the market value. The market value is going to factor in so many more items than simply data-driven numbers. So I hope that helps. Happy to explain more. Reach out to us, maroongroupva.com.